This is the part, this is the side of it where this is what it's really like.
The hardest thing.
It would rain on the day where I paint this. Look at it from up close. This is what we're dealing with, okay? It's just all like busted up. It's just a wreck. So I'll show you what I got for $100. First of all, I got the paint. I don't even know, this is a quart. I don't even know how much it was. Who cares? But I got paint. And then I got this little paint set with the roller, the brush, and the little tray. I got extra rollers just in case. I got painter's tape, obviously. And then I got this little thin brush to like do the sides. And then I got this. The paint key and the stirrer came for free. Look at that. And then the Goo Gone and this scraper is for a different project, but I couldn't find the right weather stripping that I needed. Ace didn't have it, so I will have to get the weather stripping at a Lowe's or Home Depot. So I guess I'll just do that project a different day. But I use this foam weather stripping in the back. Every 6 months it gets like all deflated and I have to like take it off and redo it. I've had a few of these before. I always lose the chargers or they stop working. First thing I need to do is take all the hanging stuff off. And then I'm going to like do my best. Like some of this is popping out. I'm gonna like try and take a hammer and like hammer it back in. I don't know. Like this is just so janky. Like this, I'm sure if you're watching this and you actually know how to like build stuff, you're just like shaking your head. Look at this. Look at this. These are in there. Why? This is what? Why? And is this tape? Is this tape supposed to be in there? Like, what? If you're still watching, good job. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more van life content. And be sure to watch until the very end for the final result. Please let me know. Do you think it's absolutely horrendous or is it going to be cute for the summer? By the way, these are marmots, also known as ground squirrels, and they're all over the Carolinas. They're really adorable. I'm sure they tear up people's yards, but I think they're so cute. This is a little bit charged already, so I'm just going to unscrew all of this stuff. Which drill bit do I need? Okay, close enough. Look at that. That'll work. Who cares? Can you imagine if like I showed up to like fix something on your house? Like, no, that's the wrong way. Okay. Ow! Fixed it. So my husband doesn't know how to do stuff. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but
I'm not the handiest guy.
yeah, my husband doesn't
I can
know.
get by, but
He doesn't know how to build.
also this was her project, so I'm letting her do it.
Alright, we are finally done taping up. I did rip off some of that caulk because it was just such a mess. It was done so sloppily and it's already peeling off. We have this. Alright, that should be enough. I don't know, whatever. This gnarly avocado, I guess. Oh well. I'll probably do 2 coats. I don't know. This is way more green than I wanted. Oh, guys, I don't think this is the color I chose even. Oh, we have door number 1 done. I did 2 coats. I didn't use a primer. It's definitely more of an avocado versus a forest green. So, I don't know. I was looking at a bunch of different greens. Maybe I got them confused. These older vehicles, they have these little joints that you're supposed to lube up. And even if you go get an oil change now, they don't do that. It used to be like oil and lube, and now it's just oil because newer vehicles don't have that. I think maybe like some trucks still, I don't know anything about cars, but basically if we don't lube up the joints, they get all rickety and creaky, and like that's when you can mess up your ball joints, and like things get brittle and they break and snap. And we have had to replace so much of the front end, like tie rods and everything. It's just whatever, it's an older van, so we're basically just trying to maintain it, keep it happy. I finished both doors. I might need to do some touch-ups on this side. It just looks a little patchy because it's drying, so ignore that. But this is the side that's like mostly dry now. It looks better than I thought it would. As you can tell, we're now parked parallel and halfway under the pavilion because it's about to rain. And even with my awning out, if it rains, it's still not going to be good. Like the awning isn't really great for rain. It's more for like shade. So we had to come under here. It's a Monday, so it's not busy here. There's a few people in their cars, but they're just playing frisbee golf. So hopefully nobody complains. The people that work at this park are super nice. They know we live in our van. They see us around here. I mean, it's already painted. I just need it to dry. I can't close the doors and go somewhere else because this door touches this bench seat. So also, it's just not gonna, it's gonna be a nightmare. And Gunner is gonna touch the paint. We have to let it dry. But this is also a really good time to bring up when you do have a van and you live in it full time and you don't have any private property to go to or a work shed, whatever. Like, when you do projects like this, you're out in public and you'll always run the risk of being told, hey, you can't do that here. Or, you know, some places, maybe you could get a fine or a ticket. I don't really know. Like, obviously, the whole paint thing, people don't want you making a mess and getting paint everywhere. I was super good about it. I didn't get it anywhere. I barely got it on myself. But that's just something to consider if you're going to live in your van full time and eventually you're going to want to update some stuff or do projects. You are doing it in public places. A lot of the times, a really good place to do stuff is at the actual auto zone or like auto store. They don't care if you do simple things with your car. I don't know how they would feel about me painting it though. And now it's starting to rain. So let's just hope that this is such a chaotic nightmare. Well, this is van life, okay? It's gonna be a chaotic nightmare. I will make a cute montage of me painting this with fun music and oh, how cute, and we'll put this on, oh, how cute. But this is the part, this is the side of it where this is what it's really like.
The hardest thing.
It would rain on the day where I paint this. Andrew, tell them about your little project.
Oh no, little grease gun. You stick it on the little nipple. You pump it up until you see grease coming out of it. So I've greased up 4 different spots. I'm not sure if there's any more. I'm going to keep looking.
It turned out better than I thought. We beat the rain yesterday somehow, and I bought this rug a couple months ago. It was like our summer camping rug, and I completely subconsciously chose this green. At first I was upset because I wanted more of a forest green, and this is an avocado green, but A, it looks really cute with my little security sign, and then B, what the heck, it matches our camping rug so good. Also, I recently got this water bottle, so there's something about me in this avocado color. It's kind of giving like a 60s, 70s vibe. And I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think it's actually kind of cute. It's definitely growing on me. It's giving a little bit of flower power. I call my van the green machine, so I guess it all worked out. Don't forget to subscribe.